YouTube, what it do? Welcome to Mo's Knows. I am your host, Mose. Today we are on another episode of The Checkup. We going to the city of brotherly love. For me, that's a trip over the bridge. I work in Philly, so that's nothing for me. We checking up with the Eagles, trying to see who they lost, trying to see who they gained. Take a look at the starting lineup as we are in the beginning stages of the training camp portion of the 2021 NFL offseason. So let's not waste any more time. Let's check in with the Bird Gang and see what's happening. Key losses. Let's start there. Number one, Carson Wentz. I saw what the Eagles tried to do. Okay. The relationship between Doug Peterson, Carson Wentz got sour. You fire Doug Peterson. You go get Nick Sirianni from the Colts, thinking that, hey, this guy is a disciple of Frank Reich. He'll probably institute a system similar to what Carson was successful with under Frank Reich. Maybe that'll keep him here. Carson said, nah, man, I want out. And the Eagles obliged and took a major cap hit by trading him. But he didn't want to be there. They obliged. They got rid of him. He's now in Indianapolis. Wide receiver Deshaun Jackson, no longer with the club. Left tackle Jason Peters, still a free agent. He could possibly be re-signed by the Eagles for a veteran minimum, but he's old. He has durability issues. I wouldn't waste money or a roster spot on Jason Peters at this point. Defensive tackle Malik Jackson no longer with the team. Wide receiver Alshon Jeffrey also still a free agent, still could be re-signed by the team, but again, not reliable. Doesn't have speed. He is a big body, but we have that in our tight end room. I think we can do without Alshon Jeffrey, so I don't foresee the Eagles signing him unless there may be an injury to one of their other players in the wide receiver corps. Jumping over to key additions, they added to that secondary with safety Anthony Harris. I think that's a good addition. I think he'll play well in this system. They add a division rival, outside linebacker Ryan Kerrigan. Throw him in the mix with that front seven as another pass rusher. They add linebacker Eric Wilson, running back from Detroit Kerryon Johnson, and the wily old veteran Joe Flacco as their backup quarterback. Okay, jumping over now to the starting offense for the Philadelphia Eagles. Obviously, no Carson Wentz. That means this job belongs to Jalen Hurts. Joe Flacco is merely a veteran backup at this point. There will not be a QB competition. And, speaking to some of my, close friends and family members who are Eagles fans, the Eagles are set up in a good position. Yes, you have a new head coach, but you get to see what Jalen Hurts is made of. Yeah, he had his ups and downs last year, but I think that was more on Doug Peterson than it was on Jalen Hurts. But let's see what Jalen Hurts can do. If he has a good year, then you can rock with him and he can, you can watch him, mature and improve in this system. Then you can take the 3 first-round picks that you acquired for the 2022 NFL draft and use that on difference makers. If he doesn't do good and if he shows you that he can't operate in the NFL or he can't operate in your system, you got those 3 first-round picks. You can take 2 of those, package them, move up, and get the quarterback you want in the 2022 NFL draft. So either way, it's a win-win for the Eagles. Either Hurts does well and they use those picks on other positions to get better, or they package 2 of them, get the quarterback that they want, trade Jalen Hurts to a team that still might think they can get something out of him, and still have another first-round pick that they can use next year. The Eagles are in a very, very good position. No pressure on the head coach and front office from that standpoint. Behind him, starting running back, we have Miles Sanders. That's a no-brainer. Up front on the offensive line, Jason Peters is no longer with us. So we slide Andre Dillard into that left tackle spot. Andre Dillard was very highly touted in the NFL draft as this, big, athletic offensive lineman. Hasn't lived up to the billing so far, has had some struggles. We'll see what he's able to do taking over that left tackle spot full time. At left guard, we have Isaac Suamalu. Center, we have the vet, Jason Kelsey. Next to him, we have another vet, Brandon Brooks. And we have the uber athletic, ever talented Lane Johnson at right tackle. Here at tight end, I was really trying to figure out what to do. I didn't know if I wanted to leave Zach Ertz off of this, if I wanted to put Zach Ertz in the loss column. Right now, he's still a Philadelphia Eagle. He's requesting a trade. I don't know why they haven't tried to make a trade happen. If you traded Carson Wentz and you made that decision relatively swiftly and took the hit that you took by trading him, why aren't you obliging Zach Ertz and making his trade request happen? I'm sure there are teams out there that want a reliable pass-catching tight end like Zach Ertz that they can use in their offense. So I don't think that you're lacking for suitors. You might be driving a hard bargain for what you want, but at this point, I don't know to leave Zach Ertz off of this roster or keep him on. So I decided to keep him on. If he's still on this roster, I believe he's going to play, and he is a difference maker when he plays. I can see this Eagles offense, a lot of 2 tight end sets with Dallas Goedert, with Zach Ertz. You draft a young guy in Devontae Smith, speedster, great route runner, good hands. I think he's going to add a dynamic element to your offense. If Jalen Reagor can stay healthy with all the attention that Ertz, Goddard, and Smith are going to command, he's going to have a lot of one-on-one opportunities, use his speed to stretch the field, catch those short and intermediate routes, and use his speed and elusiveness and his strong frame to break tackles and create yards after catch or yak. So the Eagles offense is set up nice. The offensive line has to stay healthy for sure. Kelsey, Brooks, Johnson, and Dillard all had injury issues last year. So the offensive line has to stay healthy for sure. But if it does, and the weapons are healthy, Jalen Hurts could produce in a big way. So we'll have to see that. And I'll be able to see that firsthand because week 2, my Niners come to Philly. We want all the smoke. And we leaving out of Lincoln Financial Field with a dub. Don't get it twisted. We not losing. We leaving Philly with a dub. And I can't wait to see it in person. You might be able to see that too. You never know. We might do some vlog style where you see Mose live and in person at an NFL game. Maybe more than one this upcoming season. You never know. The Delta variant trying to kill my dreams, but we'll see what happens. Moving over to the Eagles defense. The front 4 is never an issue to worry about. Brandon Graham, defensive end. Fletcher Cox, Javon Hargrave as our defensive tackles. Derek Barnett as our other end. That front 4 I'm not worried about as far as them being able to produce. I am worried about them wrecking the game because when we played Philly last year, single-handedly, it was this defensive front 4 that killed the game. We started Nick Mullins, so that was also a problem. Offensive line was a little banged up. That was another problem. But they absolutely wrecked that game. So this position group, Eagles fans know just as well as I do, this is not a position group that you have to worry about. This group is solid, very solid. The position group that I worry about is this linebacker group. You got Eric Wilson coming over from the Vikings. Not really worried about him. Alex Singleton, again, not a player that I'm worried about. I actually want to attack these two. Sean Bradley is a young up-and-coming linebacker. I think he moves into a starting role. I think you see his athleticism. I think you're able to see him help in the run, but also use his athleticism in the passing game. So while you may not attack him, you're probably going to attack these two. And if I'm an opposing offense, that's where my focus is on. My focus is on neutralizing this front and using those short and intermediate routes with my speed wide receivers and my big body wide receivers and tight ends to take advantage of mismatches with these two guys. So that the linebacking group is an area that I worry about. Secondary, I'm not worried about. Avonte Maddox is serviceable, not the best corner, but he's serviceable. They also added veteran Steven Nelson, brought him over from Pittsburgh, just signed him yesterday or today. It was recent. And then you got Big Play Slay on the other side, number one corner. He's locking it down. You bring over Anthony Harris, ball hawk safety. I like that. Rodney McLeod is a solid veteran. You know what you're going to get out of him. So the secondary, I'm not worried about. Front four, I'm not worried about. It's, 2/3 of the linebacking core that I have issues with. And I've always had issues with that. I thought the Eagles should have addressed linebacker in the draft. And they didn't do that. So we'll have to see how these guys hold up. But that's going to do it. I don't want to talk about the Eagles no more. In the Rams video, I was talking about my younger brother. Now in this video, my older brother is an Eagles fan, and I know he's going to be talking trash. So I'm trying to end this video because I'm done talking about the Eagles. But I hope he go into the game with me week 2 because I want to see his face. I want to see his face as my 49ers is beating the brakes off the Eagles. I want to see his face. I'm not even going to laugh. I'm going to just watch him as he sits in utter disgust and despair at the beating. The Eagles. I'm talking a lot of trash before the season starts. And if we lose, he's going to replay this over and over and never let me live it down. But it's cool. Like I said, I want the smoke. It's all good. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you like this video, smash that thumbs up for me. I greatly appreciate it. Helps me curate content to match what you want to see, what I want to do. Everybody's happy. Everybody wins. We get to continue to talk ball. If you want to get at me any way possible, if you want to continue this conversation about the Eagles, about my team, the Niners, about your favorite team, you can hit me in the comments of this video, or you can reach out to me on all my social media platforms. Anyone that you prefer, doesn't matter to me. I'll drop the link to those platforms in the description. Love interacting with you guys as always. It's been great, and I want to continue that. Again, appreciate your time and attention. I love you guys so much. Thank you for stopping by Mo's Nose. If it's your first time and you're new to the channel, welcome. You're family now. There's nothing you can do about it. Love you and appreciate you. So do 2 things for me before you get out of here. And you just smash that subscribe button. And then I need you to take another 2 seconds and hop over to that bell icon and smash that. That way you get notified every time new content drops right here at Mo's Nose. Again, love and appreciate you. I'm going to keep saying it. Don't nobody tell you they love you today. You heard it from Mo's. I love you. You are loved. You are special. Don't ever forget it. And I'll catch you in the next episode. Peace.